But tonight, going into Beta Canon, we're going to keep it a little bit simple, and we're going to take it back to one of the best, if not the best adversary in Star Trek, the Borg.
The Borg. If only they could find a way to use them more often in storytelling.
Yeah, it would be nice. I always love a good Borg story.
Yeah.
The very first episode of The Next Generation that I ever saw in full was actually Q-Who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom recorded it for me on a VHS set, which, big technology at the time.
Yeah.
But I had just recently got into Star Trek. I was watching almost nothing but the original series because I was watching it with our grandfather, and that's what he liked to watch. And my mom kept telling me, "Oh, you should see if you like this part. It's Star Trek." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. That's not the same one."
And I don't know how much of an aside this would be. But, of course, your mother famously quotes our grandfather that no old bald man would ever be made captain of the Enterprise. And I don't know how long or if it was like a short joke or whatever, but I was in our grandparents' house at one point and we were talking about Star Trek, and Pop said something about not liking the new show. And I said, "Well, why not?" And he goes, "I only got one captain in the Enterprise." And I kid you not, he pulled that big fat wallet out of his back pocket and pulled out a picture of Captain Kirk. Now, if that was just some joke that he'd been sitting on for Chris or your mom or something, I don't know.
Yeah, just had it ready.
But he just had it ready. And that to me was always one of the funniest damn things I'd ever seen. So, yeah.
Well, I remember when I was, and you got to remember, I was like maybe 8, 9, 10 years old at the time. So I'm willing to bet my argument wasn't very convincing.
Probably.
But I always tried to get him to watch it with me, and he wouldn't go that far, but he'd say, "Nope, that ain't the Enterprise. That ain't the captain. Turn the real stuff on."
Now, to be fair, I felt the same way until season 3 of Next Gen. So
I think looking back from where I entered the fandom and where I got into Star Trek and the attitudes of people that I ended up getting a hold of on forums and things like that, and it seemed to be kind of the big case.
Pretty common. That first season of Next Gen, and I know we're going pretty far afield, that first season of Next Gen was hot garbage.
Oh, yeah.
If it weren't for the fact that they killed their security officer partway into the first season, I don't know how memorable any of that would have been. Now, I actually think season 2 is pretty watchable, but season 3 is really where it hit its stride and really became its thing. And then, by season 5, 10 million people a week were watching it.
Yeah. It really got big. Just to cap off the aside there, one of my favorite flavor of the week episodes of Star Trek of all time is actually Arsenal of Freedom from season 1 of that Next Generation.
Is that the one with the market?
That's the one where they go to the old abandoned weapons lot and there's droids flying around. I'm aware
of this ship, the Lollipop. Well, that's a good ship.
What are the weapon systems on the Lollipop?
Yeah, that one's. It's stupid, but it was fun. Yeah.
It is. It was really great.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of the episodes of the original series were stupid but fun. So.
Yeah. Insert reference to the Halloween episode that I can't remember.
The witch one. I can't think of what it was called.
When they were in the haunted castle.
Yeah. And it turns out to be little pipe cleaners or the enemy in that one. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, I can't watch it. It still gives me nightmares.
There were episodes of Bewitched that did that to me when I was a little kid.
Oh, no, Bewitched.
Yeah, because there was something about the Wicked Witch look, the big nose and the big chin, and occasionally Bewitched, one of them would put that on to scare somebody. But it scared the hell out of me when I was a kid,
Well, we'll save that one for the Bewitched spinoff that we do when we start recapping Bewitched.
I can do it.